Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video we will talk about that how to export your Excel file into PDF document. So I will basically show you a very simple example in Python that I constructed the script right here, and as I execute the script, there will be this Excel file which is available right here in the my directory, which is XLS file and XLS. So these are two extensions which you are there. You can see that XLS and XLS. So we will convert this to a PDF document. So as I go to the command prompt, just write here Python excel to pdf.py, and here we need to provide our Excel files. It is present in the same directory. So first of all, I will provide sample.xls. So let me show you the content which is available in this file. If you open this, this is the actual table which is present inside this Excel file. It has first name, last name, gender, country, age, date, and we have these columns out there, these rows out there. So now I need to convert this into a PDF file. So I will call my PDF as result.pdf. As I execute this Python script, you will now see Excel is successfully converted to PDF. So if I now check the result in the same directory, you will see result.pdf is got created. And if you open this PDF file, you will now see your table will be there inside your PDF document with default styling that you provide. It is having yellow background color for the rows and the gray background color for the columns. So first name, last name, all these things have been successfully converted to a PDF document. So it has contained only a single page, and in the middle of the document the table is there. You can control everything guys, the styling, you can control the background color, you can change to any color. I will show you in this tutorial how I do this in Python, and we are using two dependencies for this purpose. You can even convert this XLS file as well. Same goes the process will be the same if you refresh it. So we are using two dependencies. First, ReportLab. ReportLab is actually a Python module to actually generate PDF documents. Simple command is there, pip install ReportLab. The second, we are using Openpyxl. Openpyxl is a actual Python library in order to read and write Excel files in Python. It's a very simple library. So pip install openpyx. The two commands are there, pip install ReportLab and Openpyxl. So these are the two packages we are required for this tutorial guys. Simply install this by invoking this command. I have already installed this. So now I will start coding this application. So just create a Python file and I will delete all the source code and start from scratch. So the very first thing we will do, we will first of all import the system module, and also we will import the operating system module. And then we also need this XLRD, and also import Openpyxl, and we will import from ReportLab lib.page sizes. From that we will be importing letter, comma, landscape, and from reportlab.lib we will import the colors, and then from reportlab.plat here we need to import simple doc template, table, and table style. So all these things we need to import. So we have imported all the libraries that we will be using in the script. So after you do this, you now need to define the main function. So every Python script has a main function, and here we will be defining if name is equal to main. So if you need the full source code guys, the link is given in the description. You can directly purchase it. If you face any sort of problem in running this code with full documentation, the code will be available. The link is given. You can directly purchase it. So after this, we will simply have if condition, if length of the system.argv is not equal to 3. So here we will basically accepting the user to provide at least 3 arguments. So we will simply tell the user how to use the script. So we will Excel to PDF py, and here we need to provide the Excel file path and the output PDF path as well. like this. So we'll system.exit. So now if the user does provide the correct argument, in that case we will basically read the Excel path that is provided by the user by system.argv1, and then we will get the PDF path which is also provided by the user system.argv2. So we will basically get all the two arguments which are provided by the user, and we will basically print out. If I just print out Excel path and print out PDF path, so now if I call this script right here, what is meant by this? If I call this Excel to PDF, if I don't pass any argument, then it will tell me that you need to pass these two arguments, Excel file path and output file path. If I now part sample.xls and sample.pdf, so now the command will work and it will print out the path. You will see that. So now it is working. So now what we need to do is that we now need to extract the extension. So file extension. Now to extract the extension, we will use operating system path split text, and we will basically say Excel path 1. So we will basically extract the extension, and here we will simply compare that if file extension is double equal to x.xls. If the extension comes out to be this, first of all we need to convert this file to XLS file to XLSX. There are two extensions, if you know, .xls and .xlsx. So we will basically convert this XLS file to XLS if the user provides this extension. So here we will define this custom function which will actually convert this file to this. So for converting this file, we will actually use Openpyxl. We will define a custom function which is convert XLS to XLS, and here we will get our XLS path. So here we will first of all open the workbook by using XLRD, and it basically contains a method called as open workbook, and here we will pass the path here which is XLS underscore path. After opening this workbook, we will open the sheet by using XLS workbook and sheet by index. We will basically open the first sheet here, XLS underscore workbook sheet by index. We will get the first thing, and after this XLS path, we will save this operating system.path.split text XLS path 0, and we will concatenate this extension which is .xl. So now we just need to do this XLS workbook Openpyxl. It contains this workbook method, and now to embed the sheet right here, we will simply say XLS underscore workbook dot active. So now we need to copy all the data which is available in this file. So we will simply copy the data. For copying the data, we will use a simple for loop for row index in range XLS underscore sheet dot number of rows which are available. For each row, we will basically repeat this step, which is XLS underscore sheet dot row underscore values. We will basically provide the index right here. After this, we'll copy all the data in the sheet by using the append method and passing here row data. And lastly, after completing this step, we will simply append this, save this data into the workbook by using the save method and passing the output path, which is XLS path. And here we will simply return this file from this function XLS path. So we have successfully converted the XLS file to XLX file. We are returning this, and we are simply calling this function, convert XLS to So we are calling this function if the file comes out to be this. So if the file is not XLS, then in that case we will not be executing this function. So if the file is not this one, then we will simply call this function, which is create PDF from Excel. And here we will simply pass the Excel path and the PDF path as well to this function. Now we need to define this function which will actually create the PDF from this Excel file. Define create PDF from Excel, and we have this Excel path passed and the PDF path passed as two arguments right here in this function. So this function basically uses the ReportLab library, which is a third-party package that we installed. So now first of all we need to open the workbook by using Openpyxl, and it basically contains this function which is load workbook, and it will open the Excel file by using the path. So first of all we are opening the data, opening the Excel file, and then we will simply get access to the active sheet workbook.active, and then we will simply use simple doc template which is used in ReportLab library, and we will basically pass PDF path, and second argument is the page size. So here the page size will be either you can use here landscape or portrait. I will use landscape and pass letter. And here comes the data. It will be empty by default, empty array. And now we will simply use a for loop for each row. What we will do in the sheet, we will iterate through like this. So values only will be true. So for each value we will append data.append row. So now we get all the data in this data array. So now what we need to do in the next step, we need to simply construct a table from this data. So we are constructing the table from this data. So this table is available. If you see in the ReportLab, we have basically imported this from the ReportLab library package. So we will constructing a simple table, and we will now be constructing the styles here. So here table style is available. So this function takes an array of parameters that you can control for your table. So you can control the background color, text color, all this stuff you can control. So background, you can select any color. So this color -1, 0. So all these colors you can select here. Colors gray. So put a comment. This will be the background color of the table. Similarly, with have the next property for the text color. So here you can select any color of your choice depending upon that. Then we have this third one here, which for the text color white smoke I am using. The next property will be alignment, how you need to align the table in the PDF document. So we need to align it in the center position. You will write here center. So what font you will use. So you can use any font. We will use this font, Helvetica Bold. You can check out the documentation. It is having all these options and all the values that you can control. So bottom padding as well you can control here. So these are all the styles that you can control, guys. So what I will do, I will copy this. These are all the styles: background color, text color, alignment, font name, bottom padding, background, grid. So all these things you can control. After having this, we will need to apply these styles. So we will simply say table.set style, and we'll pass the style that we constructed. That's all. And then elements, it's present in the table, and we will say doc dot build the elements. So now we can simply print out a message that your Excel file is converted, exported to PDF successfully. That's all. That's all. This is all the script which is necessary. If I delete this result.pdf and execute once again, just call this script, and I call this as output.pdf. So you will basically see in the left hand side this file is created, output.pdf. Now you can see it has having yellow background color. Let me change this color schemes, just to I change it to green. So again, if you run this, now if you see, the background color of the table will change to green. Of the headers here, if you see, the color has been changed from gray to green. And similarly, you can control this color also, which is beige color. You can basically change it to black. So you can see now it has been changed to black color. So just change to here red. So all these colors are available. You can customize the look and feel of the table which is generated in the PDF document. So now you can see that it has the red color here. So you get this idea about how to export the Excel file to PDF file, guys, and export the table which is present in Excel to PDF. So if you're interested, please hit that like button, subscribe the channel. If you need the full source code, the link is given. You can directly purchase the full source code. And I will be seeing you in the next video. Until then, thank you very much.